Morning, guys. Happy July 31st. This is Tim Rapliano. I encourage you to Google my name just to take a look at some of the things that have happened to me or what I've accomplished in my life. And I have accomplished some things, a few. And I bet you have too, because you're probably, if you fit the profile, I mean, you're very intelligent, you're resourceful, you're observant, uh, you can calculate things pretty quickly in your mind. There's cognitive abilities that they like in their subjects. You have to be able to figure things out. They like you figuring things out. As a matter of fact, that's exactly how they win the game, is when you figure things out and react. When you react, okay, you're playing in their world because they are trying to provoke you. That's a If you're playing baseball and you're playing defense, the other team is trying to score runs. You don't even want to let a guy get on base. So you're standing there at the ready, ready to stop that ball from your position. Okay? But what you're doing is you're standing aside and letting the guys get on base. I mean, they're running around the bases like crazy, man. Hell, they might as well have a carousel. So that's number one for you. I've been a TI for 15 plus years. I really didn't fully, I came aware of it about 6 years ago. Uh, kind of blew it off. Didn't really pay attention. I was paying attention, but I thought it was like other people, like maybe cops, or I didn't know exactly what was going on. But then I really started to figure it out when certain events presented themselves to me, where I started to realize that pretty much everybody around me was really bad, and I mean bad. It totally blew my mind. It was like it changed my entire life, realizing that. And I couldn't put my finger straight on it. So what do? I went voluntarily homeless 3 years ago. That's what I did. I told everybody to kiss off. I didn't want anything to do with any one of them anymore. I left everything, and that's the first key to getting out. All right, and that is leaving the stuff you think is behind and cutting it out, man. And I'll tell you why. It's because they use that stuff. They use your things. They use whatever they can to anchor you down, make you carry more, make whatever. It'll keep you. They don't have to chase you down. All they have to do is keep an eye on your things because you won't leave them. It's true. Think about it. All right. That's just like your one first tip. I mean, you're more than likely you're 5 or 6 years when you're in investigative. You're in the investigative stage right now. You're looking around. You're trying to figure out relevant information, and everything's looking like a nail because all you got in your hammer is a hammer. That's all you got. You got one tool in your box, and it's called the hammer. And they taught you how to use it. So what they do is run around putting nails everywhere, and you run around going and smashing it, and then wonder why it's not working. And then you look around and everything's destroyed. I know this, okay? And if you haven't done it outwardly, you do it inside every time. They love that. Just might as well stand aside and let that ground ball roll by because they're scoring runs every time. And you don't know it because you got your programmed. Your subconscious mind is telling you, fight, you get them guys back, man. You got to do something about it. You have to, wait, this can't be happening. I can't believe it. I'm so incredulous with those conspiracies. You get so wrapped up in all of that. You don't see all the fastballs rolling right by you, man. Because that's what they're doing. Every time they're getting you to look at them out here, they're going in here. And that's where the fight is. So you've got to learn that first. I can promise you that you will have nothing more than difficulty. And if I'm wrong, we can always refund your difficulty back. But I would give what I'm talking about a shot because I'm not about anything else except for what works. Now, what works for me may not work for you. We're all individuals. We all have a different psych profile. There's my dog. He just woke up. Here. Good morning, sunshine. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short, guys. Look, the bottom line is this is your first tip. All right, just say you've got to get your head together. And the only way to do it start reading the Bible. Yeah, that surprised me too. Okay, and I would never believe this. You'd have talked to me about this about a year ago. I'd have told you, hey man, come on, I got this handled, man. I know who these guys are. I'm gonna find them. We all go through that, okay? I can promise you, the only ones that finds peace, the guys like me that are, just a year ago started figuring this out and how to get spiritually whole and realizing that the codes and whatever it is they're putting in our minds and our subconscious, things that program you to react so they can get the information they need from you, watch you like a little lab rat running around in the maze, and they go, "Ah, we got him again, man. He's stupid, man." And they're all kicking back laughing, and you're wondering why why are they laughing? Well, because you just fall for everything. Everything, I tend to just poke you there. Yeah, I got him again. That's why, because you're letting them score runs the whole time. And you get more and more frustrated, and you're wondering why it's not working. I'm telling you, that's why it's not working. It's because you're losing every time. You're not winning. Things that you think you're taking advantage of, things that you're going to get them, and you're going to trick them, and you're going to... It's all a big screen. None of it matters. It's all part of the illusion. Everything, if they want you to see it, if it's put in front of you for a reason, okay, you have to pay attention to that. You can almost guarantee there's no coincidence with you, man. You are a TI, right? There's way too many people. They have invested way too much money into you. They don't want to hurt you. They're not going to kill you. You're an expensive lab rat. Whatever reason you're a TI does not matter. It's the fact that you are. That's what matters. And the fact that you are really doesn't matter. That's only 10% of it. It's 90% of what you do about it. All right? And more than likely, you are a very active person. You're an action person. You got to do something, all right? Because you fit the profile, just like I do. I'm telling you to check it for a moment. I'm going to give more information on this. I'm going to try to support it a little more. I'm sure it develops a lot of questions, but get into God and get right with that man and ask for his protection. Give him his respect, because he's really the one who made all this. And if you think about it real hard, you'll understand what I'm saying. And the bottom line is, more information coming, guys, because I got tons of it to share. I love you all. You're not alone. There's a bunch of us out there swinging away. The only way we're going to figure this out together is to get with God. I promise you. It's the only way.